As a self-professed history nerd, I was a history major for a while in college, and I read a lot. Black Sails, in my opinion, is among the best historical action dramas ever made. Seriously, if you like shows like The Last Kingdom, or Vikings, or Turn, or even, fantasy shows like Game of Thrones, you'll absolutely love this show as well. It tells the tale of the golden age of piracy, including some of the most famous real-life pirates in history in a way that's much different than, say, Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, giving the characters much more grit and infusing the story with a bit more historical accuracy, even though the writers do fudge with some of the characters' stories and the timeline a bit to fit the overall narrative of the show. But it's the characters here that make this story worth telling. In this series, we see the likes of Charles Vane, a rather notorious pirate known for his cruelty as well as his skill as a navigator, who was ultimately executed for piracy in 1721. We have Anne Bonny, one of the handful of noteworthy female pirates at the time, known for her daring and her bravery, which is why she was my favorite. Now we got Jack Rackham, aka Calico Jack, Anne's partner in crime, pretty much known for his flamboyant attire. We've got Edward Teach, aka Blackbeard, a fearsome pirate and maybe the most famous of this group, known for his appearance and his ruthlessness. We got Benjamin Hornigold, I call him old school, right? A mentor for many other pirates, including Vane and Blackbeard. There's Ned Lowe, known for his penchant for violence. We got Israel Hands, a pirate who sailed under Blackbeard. Now, in addition to the very real pirates who are featured throughout this story, we get two fictional characters in James McGraw, known affectionately as Captain Flint, and John Silver, who over the course of the tale becomes the infamous Long John Silver. Characters from Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island, the story that this story is meant to kind of be the prequel to. Now, we also get Woodes Rogers here, who was really interesting to me, the real governor of the Bahamas who was sent there to ultimately suppress piracy in the region. And speaking of the Bahamas, I found it extremely interesting to not only witness the culture of a place such as Nassau against the backdrop of England during the 1700s, but it was equally enthralling to watch the story move towards the inevitable Spanish incursion that every history nerd knew was coming. And I have to say it was every bit worth the wait. The ending of this show also felt both surprising and inevitable, which I always tell you guys is the best kind of ending to have. This is a show that I can watch over and over again. That's just how good it is. The writing was pristine. It had a fantastic cast, which produced great acting. There was more than enough action and drama to go around, and ultimately, I think it's maybe one of the top 5 shows that the STARZ network has ever produced.